Ladies and gentlemen, I am Heng Fan. Since 2015, an extraordinary movement has been unfolding in courts worldwide. Young people, some still children, are suing their governments for failing to tackle climate change. Their claim is straightforward and urgent. Climate inaction violates basic human rights, the right to health, to food and water, and to a safe future. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, adopted in 1943, has laid out many fundamental freedoms, but it didn't mention nature or the climate. The idea that a healthy environment is a human right grew later, often rooted in indigenous worldviews and national constitutions. Today, that concept has spread. Many countries recognize environmental rights, and international bodies have begun to acknowledge them too. But why does this matter? Because human well-being depends on functioning ecosystems. Each year, millions die from air and water pollution. Declines in pollinators threaten food security. Loss of mangroves and coral reefs remove the natural defenses that protect communities from floods and storms. Climate change worsens heat waves, droughts, and wildfires, and pushes species toward extinction. These are not distant problems. They affect health, livelihoods, and the dignity of people here and now. Courts have been important arenas for demanding action. Strategic legislation has produced landmark rulings ordering governments to cut emissions, to protect ecosystems, and to uphold the rights of indigenous communities. These rulings do more than make headlines. They create binding legal obligations, compel policy changes, and give communities a tool to hold power to account. However, litigation has limits. Court processes can be slow, enforcement uneven, and legal systems vary. That said, the rise of these cases has changed the conversation. Framing environmental harm as rights violation personalizes the crisis, centering those who suffer most: indigenous peoples, low-income communities, and young people who inherit today's decisions. Equity must be central. Those least responsible for environmental harm often endure the worst consequences. Protecting environmental rights is therefore also an act of justice, amplifying marginalized voices, safeguarding lands and resources, and ensuring remedies are fair. We're also seeing legal innovation. Some jurisdictions recognize the right to nature itself, granting legal personhood to forests and lakes. These approaches expand our legal toolkit and reflect a deeper understanding. Laws should mirror our dependence on healthy ecosystems. In short, protecting the environment is inseparable from protecting human rights. Law, through courts, constitutions, and international bodies, can drive meaningful change, but success requires political will, public engagement, and the commitment to equity. When communities defend their rivers and young people bring cases to court, they are asserting a simple truth: people and the planet are connected, and both deserve protection. Let's act with the urgency and justice this moment demands. Thank you.